So hi friends. In the previous section, we discussed about scrolling, that why we cannot stop scrolling, and what is the science behind it. Now, in this section, we will discuss about the impact of social media addiction on our life, so that we can understand better and perform better. Now, imagine in the previous section we have discussed that if for taking a break, I just pick up this phone and when I just used it for 5 minutes, and I don't know, it was more than 2 hours ago. Now, where this time goes, and when this time is gone, how you felt? Guilty, groggy, wonder, where the time goes. Social media has, friends, changed that how we connect, how we learn, and how we entertain ourselves. On an average, if a person is spending around 2.5 hours on daily basis, and if we add it into the long calculations, it will be 5 years of your life. 5 years of your life. Can you imagine that you have wasted your 5 year of life just on scrolling? What is happening, friends? Have you thought that 5 years is wasted? 5 years. That is a not less time that you can use it for anything to become businessman, or a lot of things can be done in that times. Now coming to the second part of this section. While using social media, we are also feeling a lot of health consequences. What are the health consequences? So let's make the session more interactive. And I will ask you one question. Be honest with yourself. Have you ever compared your life to someone when you feel sorry friends. So have you ever compared your life to someone who is better than you while watching social media? It may be your friend, it may be your colleague, it may be your relatives. What happens is that we started comparing. And if you are comparing after watching social media, you have to deep dig down yourself that what is happening inside. Now we will talk about ill effects. The first ill effect of social media addiction is anxiety and depression. Anxiety and depression. Now what happens is that when we start comparing ourselves, we are feeling that that person is living a luxury life and I'm just taking two-time food. That person is moving in a Lamborghini and I am in my Centro or in my Swift Desire, a little car. Now, what is happening, friends, that when we are doing this, we are comparing ourselves and we are decreasing our self-esteem. Social media presents curated highlights, making it seem to live like everyone else is living in this world. That they are living perfect, they are enjoying life, they are like without any struggle, without any everyday problems. And when you see people like this, so this is leading to negative self-comparison, feeling inadequate. Oh, I'm not enough. I'm not doing enough here. See the person now who is doing this type of things and what I'm doing. I'm of no worth at all. And when you start comparing, wow, you say, wow, how is he's living his life like a king, and I'm just spending my days. Friends, a study has been conducted by University of Pennsylvania, and study found out that if you will restrict your social media users to just 30 minutes, it will be a healthy option. And if it is in hours, and if you are starting comparison, then it is a disaster for you. You will be having anxiety, depressions, and other issues. Now, take an example. Okay. I have posted one post on my Facebook account. Hello, I was traveling here and there. And in the background, there was some noise or something else like that. Now, what is doing? People start scrolling you. People start cyberbullying you. A lot of negative or toxic interaction happens. Now, why toxic interactions happens? The reason is that actually the person who is a toxic is not happy with your progress. Is not happy with your progress that you are flourishing like this and he's at his place only. So they start with an activity. As per Pew Research 2022, 37%, 37% of teens have reported experiencing cyberbullying. Now, cyberbullying means just the comments we are receiving on our posts. Now, suppose you are in a school or college, and if someone bullies you, you can go home. But if someone is cyberbullying you on your phone, where you will go? And the important thing is that that post is also looked by your friend circle, your families, and with this, there are chances that you will be in depression. You will be in depression. Another fact is dopamine dysregulations. Now, if something is rewarded, our dopamine is released. This we have already discussed in the previous section. And now what happens is that with the passage of time, our dopamine requirement increases. Like in the similar way, like gambling or this drug addictions. We know social media hijacks our brain, triggering dopamine releases. Over the time, this real level activity is decreasing. And after some times, we feel we are not getting the required amount of dopamine from it. And then problems started. That I'm not getting sufficient dopamine. Then what happens? Our time of social media, which was earlier 1 hour, now it is increasing to 1.5 hours. Then it increasing to 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Just for what? More and more dopamine, like just drug addict. The third thing, social media impacts your sleep cycles. Now, how? All of you are well aware of this blue light exposure and melatonin suppression. Now, take an example. Suppose before sleeping, you took your mobile phone. You started scrolling, and then you leave your phone. So I will ask you a question. How was your sleep at that time? Are you able to sleep instantly? Or you get sleep around after 1 hour or 2 hours? This blue light study, this phone emits blue light, and as per study done on this blue light, it suppresses melatonin. And what is the function of melatonin? Melatonin function is the hormone which helps you to sleep. A study has been conducted by Sleep Health in 2022 that individuals who are using their mobile phones before sleep for at least half hour, 1 hour, and there are chances that they are having more chances of 50% more chances of insomnia. And what is insomnia, friends? Insomnia means you are not getting enough sleep. You always feel sleep deprived because you are not getting deep sleep. Now, another side effect of social media is that when we are seeing this social media, sometimes a distressing or some incidents happens. And when we see it makes us difficult to sleep. Because in our mind, that thing is again going on. That incident, some bus crashed a person, there was a track incident, there was a train incident, there was some bike incident, and that is the thing which is just moving in our minds. So our levels of sleep decreases. This is also called as dooms scrolling. Dooms scrolling. As per studies conducted by Frontiers in 2021, doom scrolling before bed increases stress and reduces sleep qualities. Doom scrolling increases stress and decreases sleep qualities. Coming to the fourth part of impact of social media, the fourth impact is on productivity. Now, how is it affecting our productivity? No, I am just using it for my work, and whenever I'm working, I will take a break for 1-2 minutes. I will watch it and this. Friends, let me ask you a question. Let us try practically. I will ask you count backward from 100 to 1, count backward from 100 to 1 while texting. While you are writing a text, count 100 to 1. Are you able to do it? No. That's almost very much difficult. I will not say impossible, but it is hard, right? Because multitasking is a myth. Many believes that using social media while working is increasing our efficiency and it is we are on the top. It is not the thing. A 2020 study of Stanford University found that the persons who are using more social media on while working, they completed their task. 37% delay. 37% delay. Suppose if I has to complete this task in 30 minutes, it was completed between 45 to 50 minutes. 40 to 45. So our productivity decreases. Now the another concept is the attention residue effect. Now what is this attention residue effect? Friends, we feel that yes, I was using this phone for 2 minutes and I have kept it here. And now this is not going to affect. The fact is not the same. When we have watched something, it is stored here. Okay, and it has a long-term effect on our brains. And whenever we are just keeping this social media in between our productivity tasks, it is decreasing our focus. It is harder to making us focus because our brain is traveling at that frequency, at that point. Oh, that person has done this. Oh, that is so sweet puppies. Oh, acha hua. At least it got happened. Good. The corrupt police officer caught. Now, what is happening? That it is a decreasing our focus. Friends, studies also suggest that it is also decreasing our memory retention. Now, take the example of a hard disk, simple hard disk. You are having a phone, so in phone there will be memory. It may be 64 GB, 128 GB, 256 GB, 1 TB, but it has a certain memory. And if the memory is full, what you do? You basically delete something. In the similar fashion, if we are consuming a lot of social media, a lot of data is being stored here. A lot of data is being stored here. Okay. And due to that data overload, your attention span decreases, your focus is decreasing, and most important, you are losing your memory because your memory span is also decreasing because a lot of things are gone here, a lot of things. You exactly don't remember, but it is lying there inside, lying. So next time, whenever you catch yourself scrolling, ask yourself, what did I just read? What did I just read? You will be seeing here and there what I read. And if you cannot remember, it means it is a sign of shallow engagement. It is good for you. And if you are remembering each and everything, then friends, only one person, only one person, only and only one person can rescue you, and that is you, no one else. Coming to the fifth impact, the social media effect on our relationship and its consequences. Friends, we watch a lot of videos. We watch a lot of social media. And suppose I have a kid and he's coming to me. Papa, Papa, I want this. Papa, please, we should go out, go for walk or go for some this play. Now you are scrolling on your phone. Better, we will go, we will go. Now what is happening? The happening is that your relationship with your son, your relationship with your partners, your relationship with your family members, your relationship with your colleagues is disturbing. Now, and there is a new term. Now, the new term is hubbing. Now, what is this hubbing? Hubbing means phone plus snubbing. Hubbing means phone plus snubbing. Now, what is it? It is when people ignore. It is when people ignore real life interactions in in favor of screens. Suppose someone came to me and asked me something, and I am just watching towards him, and also I am parallelly doing this, scrolling the Facebook, Instagram, or whatsoever. Now, can you expect how the other person will be feeling towards you? So this is happened that 46% of the people feel ignored from the person who is doing this pubbing, and 46% partners has a study was conducted that in which it is found that 46% of your partners has shown this pubbing behavior. Now, suppose you are eating food and parallelly you are consuming a lot of social media. Now, what is happening? A lot of negativity is going inside you with the social media while you are eating. And what will be the impact of this? The impact will be the food will be properly digested because your mind is in just scrolling, you are not chewing it properly. And what kind of behavior you are going to get after that, you know it. So at the next meal, just keep your phone away from your dining table. Now coming to the sixth effect of social media. So friends, suppose we discussed that we have used on an average person uses 2.5 hours phone on daily basis. So it comes to around 16, 17 hours per week. And 67 hour per week means in 1 year, how many hours? Now imagine if you use that 1000 hours for your health, for learning anything new, for skill improvement, where will we you in 5 years? Where will we use in 5 years? So choice is yours. Someone very much told, time wasted is equal to money lost. Time wasted is equal to money lost, and you can calculate your per hour cost. And at the end of the day, you need to ask yourself, suppose my per hour cost is, suppose I'm getting a salary of 1 lakh rupees per month. Okay, so what will be by 1 hour cost? You can calculate. How? You will be calculating by dividing it by 26 days of working and 8 hours on daily basis. Then you will get your value. And at the end of the year, you have to write how much money you have lost. This is an exercise for the day. At the end of the day, you have to just pick up your phone and see what is my social media usage and calculate that time, multiply that time with your hourly value and feel how much money you have lost today. Now coming to the last part, remember friends, social media is not just too much screen time. It has a real world consequences. Our dopamine levels increases because our dopamine requirement is increasing day by day. Social media is harming our mental health, our sleep disorders, our self-esteem issues, anxiety, depression. Social media is also affecting our real life relationship with our friends, with our family, like pubbing, snubbing, and it is also wasting a lot of valuable time and opportunities. So I think so, friends, now you have understood this negative effect. Let's move forward to its solution. And don't forget to complete your exercise, friends, because that is the most important that you have to do. Thank you very much, friends. Thank you for your time.